and check to see if Bruce.
Okay.
You ready? Good afternoon. I call to order the special board meeting 2 p.m. on June the 22nd, 2022. And we will do roll call. Mr. Mark Anderson,
Here.
Mr. Harry Block,
Here.
Mr. Bruce Mandrick has not arrived at this time. Mr. Jack Turner
Present.
and Lily Campbell. All 4 members of the board are present, so we do have a quorum. So we have 2 items on the agenda today. But before we go into those 2 items, I'll ask the superintendent if she has anything, any updates or anything she would like to say at this point.
No, I just appreciate the board's flexibility in holding a special board meeting today, which will allow us to both honor a need for our employees and also fulfill our obligations for LCAP approval. So thank you for your flexibility.
Thank you. And to all of you, thank you for being here with us today, to everyone, to cabinet, to our board members. I know we're asking a lot, but thank you so much for being here. And so with that, we will move into our consent agenda item number 6, fuel offset stipend. And I will ask that the superintendent will address that item for those of us who might have questions or need an answer.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. So obviously, we're all aware of the very significant increases to gas and fuel that have occurred due to inflation and the economy in the moment. And we also know that it impacts our employees when they try to come to our sites in order to work. We wanted to try to find a way to honor that, as I know the board does as well. Although the board item is speaking to a 25 per month fuel offset stipend for the months of August through December. In collaboration with our board, we're going to ask that the actual board item be worded to be $30 a month, which would be on parallel with what we did for our technology offset. So we want to remind those that are listening, the GCC board and GCC cabinet and staff have always continued to find what creative ways can we help with how the world is impacting them negatively. And certainly we have a number of things this coming year that are going to be helpful, including our 3.5% increase for all staff, our 1.5% additional COVID-related one-time stipend. We've also increased our salary schedule out to the 20th year. So all those things together with what you're going to do today are ways the board and GCC staff have been working to honor and care for our employees and recognize their continued significant contributions. So we know that we are not the answers. We are not the problem or the answer to the rising fuel costs, but what we can do is help mitigate it to some extent. We're not going to solve it, and it's not going to be equitable. There's some people who live a mile away from their school. There's some people who live 60 miles from their school. We can't do anything about that specifically. So we're doing the best we can in a general way to show that we understand and we're trying to help mitigate the impact of those rising costs. There are, as you can see in the item, the ability to relook at this in December. Particularly, we could continue it if we chose to do so, the board and staff. Right now there are a number of efforts, as you may have read in the papers today, for President Biden to find some ways to negotiate relief in terms of federal tax implications that would bring down some of those costs. But we don't see anything that is for sure in sight, and that's why we are bringing you this particular proposal, Madam President.
Thank you so much. And I will entertain a motion, and then from there we will, if there's more discussion. So yes, Mr. Turner.
I move that we approve the item. Do we need to do an amendment to the cost? You have $25 here.
Yeah, you would just make your
So
motion.
I will move the item with the 25 being taken out and 30 per month put in.
Okay. Yes, Mark.
And I'll second that.
Yes.
Second that. Okay, we have a motion and a second. And now, is there more discussion or questions or anything? And I appreciate the amendment to the motion. Any other questions, comments? Hearing none? Yes.
Oh, no, I only want to say I really think it's a great idea. And you do understand this is, at that amount, it buys about 4 gallons of gas.
Yeah, I said the same thing. It'll get them there. Hope they get them back home.
We are doing something that no one else is doing in a way to honor our employees, recognizing it doesn't solve the problem.
Yeah. All right. No other discussion. Roll call. Mark Anderson,
Yes.
Harry Block,
Yes.
Bruce Mandrick still not available. Jack Turner,
Yes,
Lily Campbell, yes. So it has been approved unanimously with those who are here. So thank you very much for thinking of our people who are working and just really trying to help them to continue and to survive. That's the main thing, to survive. So every little bit helps. So thank you. All right, the next item would be curriculum and academics. Adoption of the local control accountability plan. Last night, we received information on the plan, and now we are getting ready to adopt the plan. But before we go into a motion, Dr. McCormick, do you have anything else that we need to know before we take a vote?
I do not. Happy to answer any questions that may have come up from last night, but otherwise nothing new.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. I am sorry. Board members, I need a motion.
So moved to approve.
Okay, Mark Anderson, so moved. Jack,
second.
a second. Okay, we're now open for discussion. Any other questions, comments, discussion on this item, adoption of the local control accountability plan? Hearing none, seeing none, I will roll call for the vote. Mark Anderson,
Yes.
Harry Block,
Yes.
Jack Turner,
Yes,
Lily Campbell, yes. And Mr. Mandrick still is absent. So a vote unanimously of those present. So thank you very much for those at vote. And that concludes the agenda. We're moving down to any board comments at this point. Yes, Mark.
I just wanted to thank Dr. McCormick again for all her hard work, and we're sorry to see you leave,
Yes.
but we wish you a lot of future luck in your new pursuits.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Honored to have served you and the GCC for the last 4 years.
Yes, Jack.
well, your timing is perfect on this because you're probably going to save $200 or $300 a month in gas at least into the commute. So
Yeah, I'll have to do some math, but yeah, probably.
anyway, good luck in your new role.
Thank you so much.
Harry.
Yes, Dr. McCormick, I want to say, I love you. You've been great for us. You helped us out a lot and you moved us along. So I want to say thank you for all the work that you've done and everything. And we care a lot about you, and may the best be for you in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I echo everything that the board members have said, and I said it last night. We are going to miss you, but I hope our paths cross again in the Region 2 now, again, where we are. And we do appreciate all the work that you did for Gateway, and we will miss you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
I'll miss
you.
everyone as well. And I know how small a world education is. Amazing how we all interconnect again.
Oh, yeah, we will cross paths again. Oh,
I think Dr. McCormick was saying that it's time for Lily Campbell and she to be on the dance floor again at North State Conference.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, it's time for me to come back to the conference. I guess I need to come back this year. Try to make it my last one. So yes, it's time to come back. You're right.
Well, and
Just for you, I will make sure I put that
Okay.
on the agenda.
oh, good. Oh, good.
All
End of
right.
April.
Anything else for the good? Any other closing comments or, oh, our next board meeting, of course, we announced it last night, but it's
July 12th,
July 12th.
4:45 PM.
Beg your pardon?
It's at the usual time of 4:45
Yeah,
PM.
4:45. Yeah, July the 12th. Is there anything else for the good of the organization? For the
Happy 4th of July. How's that?
Happy 4th of July. That's right. Yeah, we have the 4th before we come back. So please take time, everyone, for yourselves. Take time to enjoy your families. Get some rest if you can, and just live a few days for yourselves and your family. So do take care. Blessings to each one of you, those who are listening to us and those who are with us. We wish you the best. Thank you. All right. I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
Move we adjourn?
Move adjournment.
Second. I'll second.
Second. Is there anyone in opposition?